Hello guys, Tops here. Today I wanted to make a special video about how to survive the early game. And I want to demonstrate a very simple rule in Battle Brothers. There is strength in numbers. So I have a hedge knight and we do the first contract. We will fight 7 thugs. And I want to demonstrate the fact that although I have a lone wolf who has iron lungs and like insane stats, I went for Colossus gifted steel bow. So he's super strong, has high armor. There we go. That guy should lose to 7 thugs. Yeah, there we go. GG. GG. Oh my god. That was even worse than expected, but yeah. That guy just shit his pants immediately. By the way, this is a God Bro level 4. Got deleted by thugs. Just deleted. Okay, so I think you understand the concept that there is strength in numbers. And a lot of people think I don't want to escalate my company because then the game gets more difficult. And there are 2 types of scaling. Once you have six brothers, the game starts to scale up. Once you have 12 brothers, the game starts to scale up. And after that, the game scales on the level of your brothers to a certain point. And I think at day 300, the scaling completely stops. So, we will try a new campaign. You know, just a standard one. And go for, let's have high starting funds, you know, for a new player, let's say. This guide is specifically addressed to newer players. If you are a new player, I would advise you to go on easy combat difficulty and easy economy difficulty. Okay. So, first and foremost, we have our 3 starting bros who are kind of okay, you know, nothing special. They're not bad. We go to the next town, and now we see a bunch of people that we can hire. And we also have contracts. One of these contracts is fight 7 thugs. You know, it's always one of these contracts. So, first and foremost, if you have money, like if you are rich origin, like this one, the easiest way to beat the game is to hire in the beginning a lot of pros and escalate your company. You know? Because now I have a militia who's, you know, decent stars with a shield. Now I have this guy and a ratcatcher, you know. Just have a bunch of pros that can kind of do stuff. Let's see. Yeah, we are here at the marketplace now, and the second thing is buy shields. Shields are OP. Same with spears. Spears give you plus 20% hit chance on a bro, so that's actually amazing. Nets, also nice, make stuff easier for you. Runners are a concept that I maybe don't want to introduce right now. Okay, so we invested a bunch of starting gold, and in my opinion, you should always look to get decent armor for cheap. You know, because especially damaged goods are very cheap. Yeah, so I will just buy a little bit of armor for our boys and give that to our frontliners so they can tank a little bit, at least a little bit, you know. They don't die instantly to something. So now we have a contract. Secure, deliver cargo. So early game, find yourself a point where you can do contracts between unfortified cities, because you can't do contracts at fortified cities and castles. You have to do the quest in order to get there. And there's always, you should search for triangles where you can easily do quests. So like these 3 cities are fairly close, so you could do easy contracts here. There's another one. So here's a fortified, so I would look at this area to do contracts with. So in the early game, the game is brutal and you are weak. So we start with delivering cargo to this town, which means we can just walk around. In the meantime, our armor gets repaired. Now, we hired ourselves a brawler who's huge. Yeah, decent stars. Brawlers are fairly tanky in the early game. Can have good melee skill. If you find them cheap, you should buy them. Let's see. Yeah, let's buy damaged spear. Why not? And let's go. $130 crowns. Okay. Oh, bunch of cheap backgrounds here. Let's see if we can get something. That's very expensive. Sadly, no shields. We have a spear for our bro. So, we have no weapon for him, which is not ideal, but contracts. So let's see. Hunt down what terrorizes Erzheim. These contracts in the early game drive off brigands. You know, you should try to avoid beast contracts in the early game because they can be extremely dangerous. Beasts early on are very strong. I would avoid the big beast at all cost, and the small beast, I would avoid them at least when they come in large numbers. So, you know, just be a little bit careful. Sadly, we didn't have the 6 Zack contract, you know. Try to do easy contracts in the beginning. Don't overdo yourself, and remember, strength is in numbers. In the beginning, you will lose a lot of bros, but that's okay. That's the game. So, 3 direwolves. Yeah, we can deal with 3 direwolves. So very early, it's always like 3 direwolves we can deal with. Sadly, we got charged, so couldn't spear wall. That's also a small problem. But our crossbow hit. You know? Beasts have very low... how to say? They have very low moral. So if you hit them early, they flee. Perfect. So... nice. This guy will just wait here. Okay. As you can see, there is strength in numbers. Because early on, your bros have... yeah, that was kind of expected. Early on, your bros have very low hit chance. So it's always nice to have a lot of them and buy spears for them. So they can hit something. Next good thing, having maces means you can stun your opponents. Stunning your opponents is very useful. You know, this guy cannot attack, but I can attack him now. Can surround him, you know, lower his confidence, which will drop his melee defense or his stats in general. Okay, got him. We lost a guy with negative defense. Not much you can do about that, but we did a contract. Contracts increase your renown at the city. Increasing your renown is very important because of the quest that you will have. That's maybe too advanced. I will talk about that maybe later. But we have 7 bros now, did our first contract. Doing beast contracts early, super early, when beasts are in low numbers, allows you to recruit the scout early as a retinue. So, yeah, we didn't take too much damage or injuries, just lost 1 bow. Now we will drive off brigands. This contract can be very dangerous because we could fight not only normal thugs, but also raiders and marksmen. Marksmen are incredibly dangerous. Okay. Right. The first thing you should do is get to allied, friendly, to a town in order to advance and get better contracts with your company, for your company. And now we have a problem. There's a brigand raider and some thugs. So this is already a harder fight than the last one. 6 enemies, 1 raider. So this fight is all about how we do the fight. And nets early on are very important. They trap your opponent and lower their stats, basically. Also have a crossbow, which is super nice early on. That guy is almost dead. We will form a line here. Should have taken the high ground here, but it's fine. And we will wait here for them to engage. Oh, he has axes. Luckily he missed. Our crossbow might actually kill that guy. Perfect. Every time you kill an opponent, it forces moral checks. This guy is now wavering. Wavering means he has lower combat stats. So he's less dangerous overall, which is very good for you. This guy just shield walled, so will not do anything. We try to stun this guy, so cannot act. And our X guy connected. Very good. Killed him. Perfect. Okay. Doing great so far. Yeah? Remember one thing. Shields are OP. If you can get shields early on, they give you all the melee defense you want. And melee defense is what makes your bros OP. Crossbows early on can be very strong because they have additional hit chance. So they might give you the capability to, you know, kill people from afar. Okay, we missed. Yeah. Shield wall gives you additional defense, so that's also very useful. Lash. So if somebody has low head armor and you have a flail, you can try to hit somebody's head for extra damage. But this time, I think I will net down this guy. We will continue. Yeah. Spears have additional hit chance, so losing bros like this, especially not the best ones, it's kind of normal. Missed, okay. Good hit. Okay, try to break free from the net, but failed. We'll try to surround this guy. Kinda hold our position here. Okay, okay. So. Okay, he hit once. We hit twice, and he's injured now. Got him. Now he's surrounded. Gonna shoot at the radar again. Missed this time. Hit. Okay, dodge 2 times. Very good. So, we will form a wall in front of our bro. Okay, this guy. Yeah, I think he will run. Okay. No, we can't reach him. But we got the contract done. One of our bros died. But we got a bunch of loot. And the big contract. Was a dangerous contract. Maybe I could have played it better. But we got it done. So this town has no longer trade routes. And we can deliver cargo. Again. So we will do that. Back to this town. Yeah, as you can see, we can also, quest here, because there are a lot of unfortified cities here. Now we are back here, and we made a bunch of money, so we can start to recruit again. You know, find some place in the wilderness, very easy contract. Level up. Colossus is the best first level, in my opinion. It increases your hit points significantly, which makes you more survivable. Melee defense is the most important stat, in my opinion. So leveling melee defense, always a good idea. Yeah, after that, I go for hit points here. We had a low roll, sadly, but that's fine. We have a bunch of equipment, which is nice. We have 2 very good shields. Right, we have 3 spears, 1 club, 1 mace, so we can stun people with another spear. And in the early game, it's always nice to have a stun bot, somebody who can just stun a dangerous opponent. We will backpack the club exact for that reason, so I might be able to stun somebody if I have to. Okay. Let's swap around some armor. Backpack, we have a sword, which is nice, but spears do have more hit chance in the beginning, so we will take the spears for now. Right, and then we will start recruiting cheap early game bros that can have very high stats. Just gonna greet a bunch of them. Okay, we have, sure footing. This guy is perfect for a nimble tank. So we found ourselves a very good bro. With that shield, 25 melee defense already. Very nice. Okay, fisherman with a net, 2 stars, not too bad. That's a bad trade, but decent melee defense. That's fine. Butter knives, always nice to get early gear. So we will keep that for sure. Daggers and butter knives are always super nice to get early loot, because you can surround a fleeing opponent and puncture them down, basically. So, as I told you, the game scales on your brothers, the numbers of brothers. So, there's no difference between having, not a big difference between having 6 or 10 brothers. So, right, we will secure the Monument of Hopeless. Might be an undead contract. There we go. We got too friendly to it on, which is always nice. Undead. Spears are very good against undeads. Avoid big undead fights early on. They might overwhelm you. Okay, we are fighting against 8 thugs, which is okay. Skipping in order to let them come to you is always a good idea. You know, because now I can advance and attack them. So I skip the first round, they come to me, and then, second turn, can attack them. Let's go. Hit that thug. Okay. He has a shield. Shield's OP. We're gonna lash, because he has no headgear. Lash does a 100% headshot, and that worked very well. 2 bludgeons. We will try to stun somebody here. That guy got stunned. Perfect. We have a dagger guy. Gonna net this guy down. We will double this guy. Shoot at that guy. We sadly missed, but that's fine. Stab him. You can 1 versus 1 with a shield. Okay, that's fine. So our dagger tank now jumps in. Also, if you move to some guys adjacent, it triggers a morale check. If they fail, their combat stats get lowered. Okay, he riposted now. Try to avoid the hits. We really want that weapon. That guy is fleeing now. Oh, he headshot our crossbow guy. We actually killed the second guy. Insane. Tried to stun that guy and that guy. Both stunned. Oh my god. We got incredibly lucky here. Okay. As you can see, the early game is brutal. Losing bros is completely normal. So. Yeah. This guy's fleeing. I want to loot his armor. So what do? I will surround him completely, then dagger him down with puncture. Because if I surround him, you know, he cannot run away. As you see, can't run away. So now I can switch to my knives. Now I say run them down. Just puncture him down. Might take a while, but that's fine. With knives, he has knives. Nice. There we go. What that means is I got his armor. Okay, got some equipment. Got a bunch of experience. I highly recommend dodge, gifted, steel brow, stuff like that. Stuff that makes you more survivable for early games bros. Fast adaptation makes you more easy to attack. I would always skill melee attack, melee defense, and range skill on early bros. Hit points, not range skill. Range skill, of course, on my range bro. But on my range bro, I go for hit points and fatigue. So, we are doing great. Oh, that guy high rolled. Perfect. He low rolled. Nothing you can do. Still take it. A lot of hit points. And we have armor, which is very good. So let's give more armor to our bros. Our dagger tank can have better armor. He deserves it. This guy has no head armor. We have swords now. Another knife. No. Let's give him a sword for the additional hit chance. He has an axe. Backpack him a knife. You know why? Gets a sword as well. Then we can either sell these weapons or backpack them for the occasion that we need them. Yeah. There we go. Big fight. We got a bunch of loot. Good relations with our town. And I don't recommend caravan contracts because they take a lot of time and you can be attacked by a lot of strong raiding companies. So kind of would avoid that. But in the early game, don't be afraid to scale up your company, buy a bunch of bros. A lot of them will die anyways, and just, you know, try to do a lot of easy contracts early on and get your run going slowly from there. Avoid bigger fights, and the rest comes with experience. And if you guys have questions or something, write it down in the comments. Maybe I make a different video in the future if you have more questions about how to play the game. And if you have any suggestions, again, write it down in the comments. I'm gonna see you there. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And I'm gonna see you in the next video. Have a nice day. Bye bye.